Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after
Kansas
this.
City Royals.
Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Noah Cameron. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Two now. And that's outside. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pull that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Check swing went around. 1-2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
And now Teoscar Hernandez a little out front there as he swings through it. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position here is Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for LA, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and on the mound in this one, Dustin May. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swings and chases a low one there.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2 to count.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is down low. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Next offering is in for a strike.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That one misses, and a full count now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one hit to right. Caglione on the move. And there's one away.
Batting six, the center fielder,
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Pages.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the block.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Full count.
No score here in the second. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and to the plate for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia.
Garcia.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Out to short. Betts fires across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
the first baseman, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez brings it in. 2 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jack Caglione.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-2. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. It's 2-2. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 8, DJ Hernandez.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Muncy on at first, nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the batting order turns over. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Muncy on his horse around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there. It just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
1 down, runner at third. Here's Mookie to hit. Turns and fires to Betts. That one not close. 2-1. There's a strike to Mookie. And that one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Up the middle, Witt. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits
batting,
against a firm front side,
Freddie
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Now, and that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of
Royals,
the inning,
the
and
left
stepping
fielder,
in, the rookie left fielder, John Ray.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball, left side. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
May delivers. That misses. And now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Headed down the line, and that will drop foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Fielder, Kyle
And now it's Kyle Isbell. 2 outs. That's outside. And the count 2-1. That one is upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jonathan India. Isbell off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw, save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient and showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Freddie Freeman.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
It gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That just misses. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Finish him.
Swing and a ball popped up. India squeezes it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. May comes set. Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. On the ground, out to short. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Garcia.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn on a fastball.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Michael Lorenzen preparing to come on if needed. Ersig also getting ready. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Kike Hernandez. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Noah Cameron done for the night, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching from
Michael Lorenzen gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. and miss struck him out. 2 away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Betts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Muncy stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Man on second, 2 down. And
The count
Mookie
is
takes Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Salvador Perez. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pages on his way over, hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Caglione.
Jack Caglione digs in now. And now 2-1. One down, base is empty.
8-2.
He goes down looking. John Ray now at the plate.
Left fielder, John.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Royals leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there at the knees. Now 1 missed.
2 strikes.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the dirt, blocked. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Man at second. That one drilled left field. This looks like extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Hit in the air, center field. Isbell sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kyle Isbell. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Banda warming up as well. Fly ball to right. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt.
So up now for
Jr.
Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the
And
Royals,
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
number
Sam
73.
Long.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Long.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Counts full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Boog gets
left
talked
fielder,
about a
number
lot,
8,
but a
PK
good high fastball in a
Hernandez.
2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
1 down, base is empty. And that's too high. Bullpen action for the Royals. Taylor Clark getting ready to go. Ersig getting loose as well. Center field. Isbell gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei.
2 down, base is empty.
Ohtani.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
57.
Luis Garcia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
3, 4,
Leading
5
up
due up
for
for
the
the home
Royals,
team.
the
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Vinny
Vinny
Pasquantino.
Pasquantino.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that.
The
He
third
throws it
baseman,
quite a bit, and
Michael
that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Salvador Perez.
Salvi steps into the box now. Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The right fielder, number 14,
Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
60.
Lucas Erceg.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ray should have this one. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Dodgers.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
43.
8th. Anthony Banda.
Left-handed batter at the
Banda.
plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So digging in,
Leading
John
up
Ray.
for the Royals, the left fielder, John.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one missed.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes makes the grab, and there's one away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you
The
break
catcher,
through,
number
but it's a
34,
lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring
Freddie.
position because they put themselves there.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch, not close, up high. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that one is inside. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos Estevez.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Estevez.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Clark getting loose out there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's out to center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
In the air to left, down the line. Ray. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Royals nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save
Now
is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel.
Last chance for the Royals. Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. Now this is in the air down the line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Laced to right center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. The tying run at the plate. That's to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level. And you start to gain this momentum. And you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.